Coming
What
back,
up? What up?
my man Coach T, my running mate, is with me.
What's up, baby? How we doing today, T. Drake?
I ain't doing bad at all, man. What's up with you, my brother?
Doing good. Ready to talk this Cowboys second day of camp.
Yeah, first day of camp.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. You are right. I guess the arrival day and the opening press conference and all that's considered day one. So, actual first day on the field for the guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's good to see them out there, man. It's good to see the Cowboy star and all the young guys and the coaches and everything, new faces, old faces. It's good to see them out there. I think the first thing, man, I wanted to talk about tonight was wanted to give a shout out to Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons coming in without a contract, holding his head up high. And you can tell that, in the interview that he gave that he's hurt. He's hurt by it, but he's trying to be a professional. I know he figures in the back of his head it's going to get done, but I think seeing other guys get paid and get their money in their contracts and then him having to sit is really weighing on him. I'd like to get your thoughts on that, Coach.
No, that's absolutely correct. And he spelled it out, if you want me, if you like what I brought to the team and the organization, then why does it have to wait this long? I'm looking, like he said, I'm looking around the league and the elites are getting respected and they're getting paid, what they're due. And, the contracts are getting signed and agreed upon in a timely manner. And like he also said, he knows how they do business in Dallas. And other guys have had to wait their money. Like last year, we saw CD and Dak wait to get their money. So, but that's just a strange way of business, man. And I didn't like what Jerry said yesterday, man. It was.
For those of the fans who don't know exactly what he said, I know probably most everybody does, but just kind of, just recap, Coach, what he said that kind of made you feel that way.
Talking about the injury, and he didn't want to pay the money, but then he contradicted himself because he paid Dak the money and made him the highest paid, and he got injured, and it was man, don't give me the line on the specifics, but it was a smack in the face, man. Micah works his butt off, man, and for the past, since he's gotten here, he's been elite. He's led our defense.
Okay. Yeah, I get the gist of it too, man. And he just, from my opinion is that Jerry always is going to try to fight his battles in the press. And he's like a old bitter man that's he's always, feel like, he's got to prove that he's right. He's always got to be right. And I don't understand the business practices. You're costing yourself more and more money to wait. Like I said, I think they already had in their head that they was going to make him, no matter what, the top paid. And I guess that's the only thing that makes sense to me, that you would be out there waiting, Coach T. So, man, it's kind of depressing that every year we start out with going into camp and we want to talk football. We want to talk X and O's with you. But this is something that, always leads the headline. It's always something that's always rivaling what's going on. So, but that's enough of that. I just want to give a shout out to Michael Parsons and appreciate you, big fella, getting in there and getting your work done and being around your teammates and stuff. Yeah, and one thing he did say is that he credits the reason why him being there is Shoddy. So another example of why this guy has really been, big to our organization in a short amount of time.
Already, absolutely.
Yes, sir. So another thing I want to talk about, I wanted to get into camp, of course, and talk about first day. First day is, everyone is just getting out there and getting acclimated. You're not going to see anyone physical in this type of practice. It's more of a thinking man's game, and you get to see the speed and things and people coming off the ball. But the first place I want to start off and talk about is we want to talk about the offensive line, because I want to talk about that guy Guyton and his first day out there. Coach, what did you see or you hear anything about Guyton in that first day that you can report about?
The limited film, and I haven't seen anybody specifically speak on Tyler Guyton, but he looks bigger, he looks stronger. He's always been athletic. He really started playing tackle, I want to say, when he got to TCU, his freshman year. So he's really still relatively new in the game. But we're hoping to see it. We're hoping to see it, and her Tyler Booker looks pretty good. Like he could be a role grader.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, first, I mean, go ahead. My bad.
No. I was just letting you finish that up. But yeah, I was just I heard a few people that was on the ground that was talking about the offensive line today, and they said they felt like they were solid. Said that the offensive line looks pretty solid as a group and what they were doing. As far as Guyton, I heard that everyone that he lined up with in individual drills and things like that, some one-on-one things that the O-line do at the D-line, that he held his own. He held his own out there, and that's a good day. I mean, a good way to start off your first day back out there. But nothing that I heard bad about the offensive line. I heard everyone was out there and they was getting some good work. One thing I did hear too about the coaching staff, from everyone that was out there, and I heard this from multiple people, is that the coaching staff, man, you could just tell, man, the excitement and the energy in these guys. And one guy was saying, like, hey, man, it's because you don't have no 90-year-old guys or 80-year-old guys out there no more. So you got some younger guys who's moving around out there, man, with a lot more energy. And that's exciting, man, to see, man. So you got not only the players, you got a lot more energy coming from the coaches. And so I think that's going to help coach them guys up.
One of those examples, one more say span forward, miss a pass. So all of the tight ends did their push-ups as well as Linda Wells, the tight end coach.
Right. There you go.
You know what I mean? That goes to what you're saying.
Yes, sir. Because that just says, like, hey, it ain't just your unit and your players. You as a coach as well, because that's your group. So
absolutely,
everybody get down, give me 20.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I like that. Yeah. I like that, man. Shout out to Saudi, man.
Hey, because it's real. That daggone McCarthy had, he was having guys who've been in the league. Yeah, I've been a coach for 40, 50, in 30s. Yeah, well, daggone. Now you're 60, 70. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's bring some of these new guys up in here. And that's what he's done, man. And I'm really impressed with that. And we talked about the young offensive line coach Connor Riley yesterday, but don't forget we also got the young boy, not the young boy, the coach at wide receiver position.
Was that Smith?
Came from
Oregon.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get his name here in a minute. But yeah, man, we got some talented guys, man. Junior Adams
from Oregon.
Yeah, we got some talented.
I think his name is the coach, but yeah, from Oregon.
Absolutely.
I remember him because that little relationship thing he had with Cooper Kupp. A lot of people thought that he was going to be able to get Cooper Kupp over with us, but we ended up getting Pickens, which I like a lot better.
No, absolutely.
I like that a lot better, coach.
And he does too, I bet.
Yeah, but keeping on with what you're saying, I mean, I think we both agree that the youthful movement as far as coaches, getting some guys that's a little bit more relatable, can speak the lingo, can really, relate with these guys is going to be really big for us moving forward. So very happy about that, but that's a great point, man. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I was seeing, man, was Turpin at the running back position. And I remember last year, he didn't get a whole lot of carries, but when he did, and towards the end of the year, they did start using him a lot more. Hey, man, that guy really is explosive. And when he hits the hole, man, if there's just a little crease in there, man, when he pops up out of there, man, he can put that foot in that ground, give you that move, man, and then he's off. So I think that's going to be really nice, man. I know we were talking about Turpin as a wide receiver, but I think he's just going to be a guy that's going to be a utility knife. We're going to use him all over the field in all different places. I think that's going to be great, man.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that explosiveness and, and how you can't teach that speed, man. And speed kills. And you got that man in the backfield, and if that line can get a hat on the hat, where he just got to make a guy miss or somebody late to the party, it's a wrap, man.
Right. So you got that happening. You got the offensive line, who we have offensive line coaches who we think we have a lot of confidence in. This could be really nice, man. I seen, hey, you see Deuce Vine had a nice run, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, just to see Turpin back there, man. I didn't hear
Mhm,
much about Blue yet. I'm hoping to hear some good things about him as we move
mhm.
forward in the week. But yeah, there was some
Yeah,
things that kind of stood out. I liked seeing Turpin in that backfield. And of course, I know you probably saw the highlight, the first play of teams. They hit Dak to
uh,
GP.
yeah,
Dak to
absolutely,
GP.
absolutely.
Hey,
They had a
GP, you
strong
got to hold on to
connection.
that ball, baby, all the way through. End up getting stripped down there towards the goal line. They had blew the whistle, but man,
Right.
you got to hold on to that ball. But man, I
Yeah,
did
man.
not realize how fast he is, and
Yeah.
how his transition. How his pickup speed when he gets the ball. He made a cut, man, and he's so long sometimes, and I think he's so smooth. He's deceiving his speed. But man, that was good to see, man. It seems like him and Dak have a really good rapport already. That's
Already,
good.
yeah, and that, that's key because he already knows with CD. And what I read, Bosch Lombardi said he would guesstimate about 90% of the plays had some type of motion or shifts in them. And
Every clip that I saw offensively, it was multiple motions, not just one. Resetting. I mean, you got the defense moving around, and it
yes,
just
sir.
gives you, as a quarterback signal caller on audibles, a great read and a great key into knowing, hey man, I see what you're doing. You know what I mean? I see what you're doing.
Absolutely,
So I
absolutely,
mean, I
man.
like that. I really like that. So, and
Hey,
it's just so like, welcome to the new age.
right. Hey, did you
You know what
see
I mean?
where they
Because we've been
motion
behind.
you see where they motion CD with a GP same side? That's
Right
dangerous,
out
man.
of it. All the attention went to him going on the quick flare out. You had your man just run that quick
Yeah.
6 yards and turn
Yeah.
around. That's
Yeah.
sticky.
That's
Hey man,
dangerous, man.
that is.
That's a
It,
lot
it
to
is,
handle,
man.
man.
I saw today Ryan Clark. And we don't get a lot of love from some of these networks and stuff. But Ryan Clark, who has been very critical of us before, was talking about he thought we had the second best wide receiver group behind what they're doing in Cincinnati. So it's
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
I'm starting to feel it. Starting to feel it a little bit.
Absolutely.
On day one, I'm already starting to see we got
Uh,
some
Hey,
Jordan and Pippen,
and I
something like
read
that.
where Ferguson is looking like he was a couple years ago, man.
Looking like night and day.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yeah,
yeah. We
he
need
did.
that.
He took last year personally in his performance, man. I think he really put in the work this offseason. He's as he should, trying to prove that he's one of the best in the league. Your boy Kelsey put that stamp on him a couple years ago, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Like I said, when they went on
that's
they was
pretty cool.
having that all tight end camp that they was
Absolutely.
having, and
Uh-huh.
he was really was impressed with the young fella. So he came out that year and had it. So we're gonna just like we're gonna ride with injuries. You know what I mean? Some
Uh-huh.
injuries and some
Uh-huh.
things happen losing Dak too.
Right.
Cooper Rush. You know, I ain't even
Right.
gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Oh man, saw Milton, man.
Oh yes, sir. Don't do that.
Hey man, he made some incredible throws, man. Golly, man. Now, Will Clay and Clay and them knew what they was doing when
Yes,
they when
sir.
they pulled that
Yes, sir.
when they pulled that guy, man. I hit the mute button by accident. When they pulled that guy, early from New England, man, that,
Yeah.
that may that may that may end up being
Yeah.
something. Make you feel a little bit
Hey,
more better if number 4 goes down, that you got something
hey,
that can do
hey,
more than
man.
just throw 5 yard outs and comebacks.
Right. Hey, you always in range. It don't matter. He has a cannon.
He does, man, and he did. He made some good throws. He made some really good throws. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in these preseason games. He's going to get a lot of work there.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh.
I saw
Uh-huh.
a little bit of clips of Mozzie, a lighter
Slim down.
Mozzie.
Said he 300 pounds even.
Okay,
Playing the
so
1 and the 3.
okay, so yeah, so that's the thing. They're moving around a little bit. And I heard they was throwing Solomon Thomas in there at that one technique.
That's a big boy, man.
Yeah, he's
That's a big
300
man.
too. He's around that 300 mark. So it looks like,
Yeah.
man, hey, coach, we're gonna see a plethora of people getting work at that one technique until they
Yeah.
find who gonna work out there,
Yes, sir.
which is good. Why
Yes, sir.
why pigeonhole somebody to the position? You
Right.
got all them guys there. Give everybody a chance. Somebody might surprise you, man.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Somebody might
And
surprise
as
you.
we should, man, because these are all new coaches.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, man. Yeah, we got to
Another thing
figure it out.
we had said we wanted to take a look at early was the linebackers. And I think linebackers, first unit that went out there, we had Sanborn, we
Uh-huh.
had your guy Murray, and then we had
Mary.
Maris moving around. I think he was like at the Sam linebacker. So
Okay.
those are the first guys. We don't know who's going to win that battle, who's going to end up being there. But that was the first group that they rolled out.
Uh-huh.
Surprising to you that group is the first group that you see out there at the linebackers?
No.
Or was it what you expected?
Pretty much what I expected. I mean, who we talking about? We're gonna put Damone Clark in there. You know?
Yeah, Damone Clark.
So,
I thought maybe because Damone Clark had a tenure there, and maybe but this isn't the same. This isn't Quinn, or this is not the same defensive unit. You know what I mean? This is not Zeke. Why I can forget my guy's name from last year? Old man, defense coordinator.
Oh, Zimmer.
Couldn't pull the name. But yeah, this isn't Zimmer, who's returning back. It's not his guy. So I guess they rolled the guys. And Sanborn, we know that's an Eberflus guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that he's out there.
Yeah, because Kenny Murray, he's going to have to show everybody. He was one of the worst run defending linebackers, off the ball linebackers.
Oh, that man.
Oh, absolutely.
You were like, man, that guy is terrible when it comes to run.
Hey, we were terrible. We gave up 130 yards a game last year.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
Need to, that's first and foremost. We need to stop the run.
Oh man, come on, man. We couldn't stop a runny nose, man, last year.
Oh,
you know what I mean, couldn't do anything as far as the run. So we did get better towards the end of the year, but man, we got to hit this, man. We got to hit this on all cylinders. That's got to be one of the things. And then I didn't hear much about the the cornerbacks, but the defensive backs. Other than I think Trayvon Diggs got a lot of the headlines with him. His talk with the press. I'll call it that, talk with the press. Him and Micah, but. Give us a little bit about Coach, what he was talking about as far as how he felt about what came down from the organization as far as finding him.
I said he was hurt. He didn't expect them to go through with that clause in the contract.
Okay.
So he was hurt. But see, the thing comes down to communication, man. If you communicate to them what's going on, they should communicate to you like, hey, my man, now you do know. If you do this, then we are going to do this. So, but he, I don't know if that conversation went on or not, but he was hurt. But he wants to be a Cowboy, wants to stay a Cowboy, and he wants to make it back in his incentives.
Okay. There you go. Get it back by his play. Get it back by his play. I like that.
Absolutely.
I'm with you though, Coach. With the game, man, the coaching staff, from head coach to your position coach to the training staff and everything, everybody's got everybody's numbers. You're in constant communication with them guys. You want to know how they're doing, especially when they're away from the facility or away from Dallas. So it's hard for me to believe that there wasn't some conversations and there wasn't some, hey, we need you to be here. We expecting you to be here. And maybe it was just a judgment. He was so determined on following the steps of what his brother did to get back right.
Right.
That he went ahead and just did what he wanted to do. And, I like him being a man and just saying, it is what it is. I still want to be here. What I mean? And I'm gonna get this money by doing what I do on the field. So
absolutely.
Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that, Coach.
Right.
Anything else? We haven't had a lot of talk about Dak. Over last.
Dak had a pretty good day.
Okay. That's always good to hear.
Hey, save for the interception by Marshawn Neely.
There you go.
Yeah,
Marshawn Neely.
Yeah. Marshawn Neely on the pick.
Yeah, from the MAC, my home conference. But yeah, so I'm good to see him out there. He had that injury at the game we was at last year at Pittsburgh's game. We was in the building. We lost him, and he tried to come back towards the end of the season, but it didn't seem like he was the same.
They said Javonte and Miles got the bulk of the first team reps,
as I would expect.
Started with Javonte, and they both had a little spring to the step.
It's a good deal. That's a good deal,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Like I said, we that line. What they said today, Dak was good. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Dak was good, and didn't hear too much about the DB. I saw my man Carson trailing on a lot of highlights, but yeah, he was uh, uh, well,
Hey,
it's first day,
hey,
first day.
and he's probably out there with that first group that's matching up against CD, and so he's gonna get his
Absolutely,
work. You're gonna,
absolutely.
hey, if you hold up against these guys in practice, it's gonna speak a lot for you with those coaches, when they
Mm-hmm.
start rolling out and coming up with the depth chart. So I think all in
Mm-hmm.
all today, if we just, sum everything up, it was a great day for the guys to get out there. Day one, shoddy ball is definitely in effect. That's the first thing we noticed is a lot of motion, as coach said. We got a lot of things going on as far as the energy out there from the coaches. We got accountability. I was listening earlier. Shotty gave a report on some competition. He said that Dak Prescott beat Michael Parsons in a ping pong game. So, what I'm saying, it's that kind of stuff where they even bringing it to the news. Like,
Right,
yeah, I was
right,
on the
right, right,
report.
right,
So
right.
it's just a good,
Good
just
environment.
good environment, man, and good old clean, competition between brothers. So I think it's great,
Absolutely,
man. Coach, what else you
absolutely.
got, man? You got anything else you wanted to get out to the people, man?
Let's talk about that receiver. We saw Jalen Brooks. I saw a highlight. Jalen Brooks got behind Carson
Okay.
from Joe Milton, just
Yeah,
out of
becoming a
bounds.
thing, got behind
Yeah,
Carson.
yeah, yeah. We want to talk about this third receiver,
Okay.
Tober.
Okay.
Saw him. A couple highlights of him catching a couple passes, as well as Mingo.
You
He
did see
was
Mingo out
mentioned.
there doing his thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and also Mingo can block. He's a big guy.
So
He's a
that's
big
good.
guy.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
So,
can lay a hat on a guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like this is going to be interesting, man. As far as this third, fourth receiver, because we haven't even spoken about it. With as a running back, we talked about Turpin, but he will definitely be in the mix also. So this is,
Okay. Yeah,
man,
it's some names that they was dropping out there today that hadn't really hadn't heard. So I know Perriman on the defensive line. He was getting.
Darian
Oh,
Winfrey.
sorry, Perrion. Yep, Perrion.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
coach.
Oklahoma boy.
Yeah, Perrion was out there. They said he was getting some work in there at the one technique as well.
Uh-huh.
So he's a guy.
Uh-huh.
Maybe what do you think about him? What do you know about Perrion? He said he's from your
A
team.
worker. He's nasty. He's gonna work. He was drafted by Cleveland, but
Hmm.
found himself in the UFL and performed this year. And we like to pick up at least one or two guys from the UFL. The
Hmm.
last couple have been um all pros or pro bowlers rather, with Turpin and Aubrey. And so we're hoping that he can provide some sort of depth, and so we can have some confidence in him. So we might not have to look for another one going into the season, because we have to shore up the middle
Yeah.
of that D line.
Something too. I looked at this morning is that they brought in another defensive end, James
Yeah,
Houston from the Detroit Lions. Was a new addition that they brought in, and some said they believe that they think, well, maybe Micah may be out. They may need an extra guy in there to give him an extra body until he's ready. So, what does that tell us, though? Does that tell us that we're gonna be it's gonna be a long haul as far as we're gonna be
so
waiting for them to pay him?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe because Micah's there, but he's not practicing. He's just going through. He's there, but he's not
Yeah.
doing any of the work. So he, like you said, that could still just be a body. But let me tell you what I read Todd Archer, man. He said,
Okay.
what he say? Uh, Brian Schottenheimer removed Sam Williams from team drills after he hit running back Phil Maffa hard and blew up tight end Tyler Neville on a block in back-to-back plays.
Yeah, one of them was on that play that you was
He's
talking
hungry.
about with GP and the motion with CD. They showed him blowing up, man. I can't remember who it was, man. It was the tight end, the rookie tight end that we got. I can't think of his name, but anyhow, man, Sam put him on his back, man. I remember Sam too, man, against the run, man, like just taking the offensive tackle and just running him all the way down, the line, man.
Hey man,
He
hey
looked like
man,
he cock strong, man.
hey, come on.
Been hard to keep him off that field, man. And
He's
people
hungry.
was talking about they gonna trade him. You better look and see what you
I
got,
don't know.
man.
Yeah, I don't know.
You better look and see what you got, man. I know we
Get
deep at
rid of
that
that.
position, but
Yeah.
he definitely want to do some things. He definitely want to do some things, Coach.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
He definitely is. And another thing, man, what I read, man, I want to see who I want to make sure I give credit to, man. I think it was Todd Archer or Patrick Walker or something. They said Nate Thomas, the late round pick we got, not from this draft, the year before, the 24 draft, was the number 2 tackle. Was lined up as a backup left tackle.
Okay.
Man, that would be great. The word was he was a guard. That was the pick, but he played tackle at Louisiana Lafayette. But yeah, I read that. That's
he's been in the league for a little bit, right?
Now, this is his second year.
Okay.
Second year.
Okay. Was he injured last year? That's what it was.
So.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't see a lot of time last year. So.
Right.
What about my man from Miami? You hear anything about him, the backup guard? What's his name? Rob?
Backup guard?
Yeah, backup guard that we brought up from the Dolphins. Started like 12 or 13 games last year. Okay.
Jones.
Rob Jones.
Yeah.
Rob Jones, I know he was a guy that they was bringing in as a backup at that guard position. So we'll see, man. Like we said, we're gonna learn a lot more once them guys put them pads on.
Gotta be easy getting into it with Spanford. Spanford, man, he wild boy, man. He got into it last year in camp a few times, man.
Need that, man.
Absolutely.
Need that. You know what I mean? And I like that he's a rookie. You know what I mean? On the first day. You know what I'm saying? On the first day. You know what I mean? It is what it is. First day, baby. First day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man.
So, Coach, I mean, man, good information, man, for a first day, man. We're going to have plenty to come, man, as we move through this thing, man. As always, man, I enjoy getting on here, building with you, man.
Yes, sir. All day.
Reaching out and talking to these lovely Cowboy fans, man.
Sir, I'm with you all day, man. We're going to keep you informed with whatever we know. We're going to let you know.
Yeah, and the good thing too, man, is like, you got a lot of these great podcasts and these shows and content that's coming out of Dallas, you know what I mean? And locally. You got some brothers that's coming from Ohio that's giving you a whole different perspective. Hey, man, it's a whole nation of Cowboy fans out here, man, that love the team and love the Stars. So, like you said, we are America's team, man. So, Coach, man, go ahead and take us up out of here, man. Love y'all, man.
I ain't got nothing, man, but be safe. As always, man, take care of yourself, take care of your people. And be generous. Take care of your community, man. Take care of your community.
Yes, sir. That's real talk, man.
One love.
We out.